All right, everyone, welcome to the 187 District Court. Today is Friday. Let's keep it a Friday. Let's not try to turn it into a Monday. These are the rules of the 187 District Court. You are in a courtroom. So whatever you could not do, if you were physically in a courtroom, you cannot do on this Zoom screen. If anyone is not behaving appropriately on the Zoom screen, your Zoom privileges will be revoked and you will be required to appear in court. Which for some, what that will mean is driving downtown through this weather, finding a place to park, and paying for a parking space. So whether or not you're on Zoom or not is completely up to you. To all of the inmates, you're not allowed to use the chat box. If you use the chat box, you will be sent back. To all the inmates who are wearing masks, unless you need your mask to hold up your chin. Thank you, Mr. Garcia. All right, to everyone else, this is, and actually to everyone, this is not the Bachelor, this is not the Bachelorette. You're not allowed to use your chat box to try to pick up dates. This is not the place for that. I'm going to open up breakout rooms. When I do, it will invite everyone to a breakout room. Do not, I repeat, do not go to a breakout room unless I specifically call you by name and invite you to a breakout room. To all attorneys, if you have a plea bargaining agreement, you will need to put that plea bargaining agreement into the chat box to the court coordinator. She's listed as Ferguson coordinator. You will need to send that to her so that she can give you the proper paperwork. Please do not call, chat, text, email Ms. Ferguson asking her if you can be excused, if you can have a continuance. I'm the only person who can do that. To all of the defendants and those who are accused, your name will not be called today. Your attorney's name will be called. Listen closely. If you do not hear your attorney's name, it is because your attorney is zooming in another courtroom. You will get a chance to see your attorney today. When your attorney goes to one of the breakout rooms, usually your attorney wants to speak to the state first. So again, if you do not hear your name called asking you to go to a breakout room, it is because no one is inviting you to the breakout room just yet. This is the order in which attorneys will appear. If you see your name is low on the list and you wish to go to another court, you're more than welcome to Zoom to another court. However, if you do that, you're probably going to have to come back at 2 p.m. because we're starting a jury trial at 10:30. Anton Hayek, John Roberson, Linda Conley, Roberto Ambrosino, John Fox, Kelly Piddle, Frankie Sandoval, and Robert Wilson. Is there any attorney whose name I have not called? So George Schaefer, anyone else?
Judge, right. You said Linda Conley, but I think you meant Linda Corley. Would that be correct? Yes,
Linda Corley.
Okay, good, very good.
No problem. Attorneys, when I call your name, I need to know the name of your client. I need to know whether or not it's criminal trial division or family violence. Anton Hayek.
Herrera. Sorry, it's criminal trial division.
What is your client's name?
I'm sorry, Judge. I'm just having a senior moment here. Adrian Herrera.
I'll send you to breakout room number 2.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. John Roberson.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. I have Jacqueline Villegas. It's criminal trial division. I also have a letter that she is just tested positive for COVID.
All right. I'll send you to breakout room number 3.
Thank you, Judge.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
You didn't call my lawyer's name. I'm sorry. His name is Mr. Lamas.
All right. Did I not just say, everyone put on your listening ears? This is what happens when people don't grow up with romper room. Your attorney's name will be called. Your name will not be called. I said, if you did not hear your attorney's name, it is because they're probably zooming in another courtroom.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I apologize.
No problem. Linda Corley.
Yes, Judge, I have two today. I have Mary Margaret Trevino, and that is family violence, and also Ricky Gutierrez, which is CTD, but he's in the hospital again. I have told him he needs to get me some documentation today so I can forward it to the court.
All right, thank you. I'm going to send you to breakout room number 4, and thanks for changing your name for me.
You're welcome, Judge.
All right, Roberto Ambrosino.
Good morning, Judge. I have Matthew Montalvo, Criminal Trial Division.
All right, I'll send you to number 5. John Fox.
Morning, Your Honor. I have Antoinette Garnica, it's Criminal Trial Division. I'm just waiting on deferred app and waiver of appeal form, and then we'll be ready. And then I need to go over the paperwork with Antoinette.
Okay, so Ms. Ferguson, is your client on bond?
She's in custody, Your Honor, in Bear County.
I'm doing that right now, Judge.
All right, thank you. John, I'm going to send you to breakout room number 6. And Ms. Garnica, I'm going to send you to number 6 with your attorney.
Hey, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
And is it
Jerry Barton
Garnica
here.
L19?
I'm also representing Garnica on a couple other charges. Can I be put in that same room, please?
Yes.
Thank
And
you, Judge.
the person who is your client, could you please raise your hand? Because they're Garnica 19. All right. I'm going to send you to breakout room number 6.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
And Gary Barton, number 6. John Fox, number 6. Kelly Piddle. Kelly Piddle. Kelly Piddle going once. Kelly Piddle going twice. All right, Frankie Sandoval.
Your Honor, good morning. I'm here on Gregory Oliver. This is a recall from Tuesday.
How do you spell the last name? Alva?
Oliver.
All right, criminal trial division or family violence?
Family violence, Your Honor.
All right, I'll send you to breakout room number 7.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Robert Wilson.
Present with client, Your Honor. We're in the criminal division. Francis Barnett. Mr. Barnett, can you turn your video on so the judge can see you?
All right, I'll send you to breakout room number 8. Tim Molina.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. You have Jose Garcia.
Yes, I've been conferring with Marcus Sanders.
All right, I'll send you to number 9. Thanks for changing your name.
Thank you.
Your Honor, can I be made a co-host so I can get into a breakout room, please?
Sorry.
That's okay. Thank you.
Thanks. Sure. Ted Wood.
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on Matthew Stribling. I sent him an email link yesterday. I don't know if he's on this morning.
All right, is it CTD or family violence?
It's an attempted arson against a significant other, Judge. I don't know if that's going to be CTD or family violence.
Well, we'll put a question mark there. Let me see how it's listed on the system.
I was dealing with David Martin before, and I'm
so it's family violence.
okay, Judge. This is a 4th VR, and Norma, you requested that we appear today.
Yes, I'll send you to breakout room number 10.
Very well, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bridget Garza is connecting to audio. George Schaefer.
Sorry.
Yes.
I needed to speak with Oscar Salinas.
All right, we'll get Oscar Salinas zoomed in. Just give us a moment.
You have my client's name and number?
No, I do not have your client's name and number.
It's Jose de Leon Rodriguez.
Okay, is there a reason I need his number or?
I was just trying to give it to you if you wanted
No,
it.
I mean, are you talking about the case number or are you just talking about his personal phone number?
He's here in the courtroom, Your Honor. No, I don't need to give you his personal phone number.
Okay, because when you said I'm going to give you his name and number, I didn't know what you meant. But okay, we'll get Oscar Salinas here for you, George.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Bridget Garza. You're on mute.
Sorry, Judge, I'm having technical issues here at the courthouse.
No problem.
Grace Tilton?
You say Grace?
Grace
All right.
Tilton,
Is it family violence or criminal trial division?
Criminal Trial Division. And I already have an offer from Criminal Trial Division. I tried getting a hold of her last night to see if she had initiated the requirements, but I didn't hear back from her. I don't know if she's logged on.
There is not a Grace Tilton on the Zoom.
Okay.
So I will give her till we start jury trial at 10:30.
Okay, Judge, I'll pop back in.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Kelly Piddle.
Good morning, Judge.
Yes, who do you have?
Brianna Mitchell, CTD.
I'll send you to breakout room number 11.
Thanks.
All right, and everyone, just give me a moment, please. Norma,
Sorry, Judge. I thought I was unmuted. Yes, ma'am.
yes, could I have a reset for Jose De Leon Rodriguez, please?
Yes, ma'am. We can come back on the 2nd of August, Judge.
All right, August 2nd.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and Norma, can you let Mr. Salinas know that that case is coming back on August 2nd and that defense counsel has informed the court that they will be accepting the plea?
Okay, and let who now, Judge? I'm sorry.
Let Oscar Salinas know. He's the attorney on that.
Okay. Can I get the case number, Judge?
All right, thanks. The call, it's on, the cause number is 2019 CR 2508.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll get it home.
Hi, everyone. Sorry about that break. My allergies are acting up and I didn't take my allergy medicine this morning. All right, David McLean.
Good morning, Judge. We had a reset on Jonathan Dash for this morning. We're going to try and get him evaluated, I think, for Veterans Court and or drug court. And I think he got through in the drug court. I was trying to see if I could get the sentencing done today. But
Okay.
I called in because I didn't get the notice from Norma.
All right, as soon as Mr. Dash is on the screen. And let me see. I'm going to send you, I tell you what, I'm going to send you to a breakout room with Miss Ferguson.
Perfect.
All right, so Norma, if you can go to breakout room number 1, please, and Mr. McLean, if you can go to 1.
Thank you, Judge.
And everyone, just give me a moment to see if I have any paperwork that's come through. And I do not have paperwork yet. All right, Ted Wood.
Judge, I was in there. I was feeling lonely. I thought I'd come back. Nobody came in there to see me.
Oh, it's like the doctor's office. I forgot to tell everyone that this morning. When the doctor calls you to the back, you're not seeing the doctor right away. You're just getting your blood pressure and your weight checked. And you know how it is at the doctor's office, Ted. When you get called back and you're like, wow, I've been here for 20 minutes. They're checking my weight and blood pressure. And then you think the doctor's coming in immediately and you have another 20 minutes.
Very well, Judge. I stand corrected. I'll go back to 10.
All right, thank you. They're moving through the rooms.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Um, All right, anyone ready?
Yes, Judge. On Matthew Montalvo,
Yes.
Meredith and I conferred, and it seems that there's been a newly unsealed case that I need a chance to review, that Meredith was just made aware of, that is related to the other case that he has here that has been filed. Like a little bit more time and she's in the process of making me a formal offer.
Oh, I'm sorry, David Martin. Let me do that now. You are co-host. Mr. Porter, I need you to stop unmuting yourself. Do you understand? Why do you continue to do this every time you come on this?
Listen. I'm ready to get up out there.
Stop unmuting yourself. If you continue to do this, how you're going to get up out of here is you're going to be sent back to your cell and your case is not going to be resolved. So it's completely up to you. How old are you?
Oh, and everybody probably on the time.
Yeah. All right. Roberto Ambrosino, we'll give you a month reset.
Okay, that sounds good.
Let me find you on the docket. And let me just get a date for Miss Ferguson. 1 second. All right, Mr. Ambrosino, we're going to bring you back on the 26th of August.
Okay, sounds good, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You and your client are excused.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too. All right, anyone else ready?
Judge, I went and spoke with Ms. Garnica. I received the paperwork from Norma, the last paperwork, which I've sent back. I think Ms. Garnica needs the paperwork sent to her.
But it's our email address.
Well, she's in jail.
Okay.
So,
Well, once it goes to you, it's supposed to go to Miss Garnica next.
okay.
So she should have the paperwork in her email.
I'll call the jail judge and ask him to help. What seat is she in, Judge? Can you tell me? Is she in the L or just a regular chair?
L19.
L, right. I'll go back to 6 and walk her through it, Judge.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, Ted Wood.
Off mute. I've conferred with Mr. Martin. He's basically his position is whatever the court wants to do is what the court will do.
Well, where is Mr. Stribling?
Judge, I emailed him last night. I emailed him a minute ago while I was waiting with the Zoom link. His email seems to be the best way that I have to get in touch with him. Is he somewhere in the peanut gallery?
Okay, well, this is the 4th violation report. And Let me see if this is U325AC, if this is him. All right, the attorney who's in the courtroom, what's your name, sir?
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Patrick Thomas.
Who's your client?
I'm here for Dorothy Priscillo.
Brenda, do you see what page she's on?
Page 25. Second one from the bottom.
Ah. Yes, is your client present?
Your Honor, I'm not sure. I'm unable to scroll through everybody on the screen.
Oh, no, she's not on Zoom. I thought she was present in court with you.
Oh, no, I'm checking in to see if she signed in yet.
No, she's not here.
Okay, I'll get in contact with her to have her log on, Your Honor.
She needs to log on by 10.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, who is U325AC?
Judge, I can try to reach out to him on the phone. I haven't had as good a luck as I have with email. If the court wants me to, I can reach out. It'll take me a minute. I'll have to minimize you and come back.
All right, just 1 second. Who is U325AC? What is your name?
Jacqueline Villegas.
That's my client, Your Honor.
All right, you need to show your video. And Ted Wood, you may proceed with what you were going to do.
Very well, Judge. May I be excused for just a minute?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes. All right, John Roberson, you're back.
Yes, Your Honor. Marcus and I have conferred. I believe we have a resolution. My client is the one that doesn't have her video on. She currently has COVID. I have a letter that she's tested positive. And I don't think she's feeling very well. I want to see if it's possible to maybe get a reset for a week or two, and then we could take care of it.
All right, Norma, can we have a reset, please, for Miss Jacqueline Villegas?
Yes, ma'am. You want a 30-day reset, Judge, you said?
Yes.
Okay. We can come back, Judge, 25th.
All right, we'll be back on August 25th.
Thank you,
Is this
Judge.
going to be a contested hearing or no?
No, Your Honor. I believe we have a resolution. I just want her to be well so that we can take care of it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
Ms.
Judge.
Villegas, I hope you feel better. You're excused.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, anyone else back? Norma, who is this Porter person? Why is he here?
Judge, I think might be Oliver, and that's Sandoval, Frank Sandoval's client. I will double check that, but I think that's who it is. And Frank is waiting for someone in number 7 for somebody to talk to him.
All right, could someone from Family Violence please go to breakout room number 7?
Judge, I'm checking on that one now. It's not coded family violence, but that doesn't mean anything.
Okay. All right, also a criminal trial, can you check as well on Gregory Oliver, whether or not that's criminal trial division or family violence? It's 2021 CR 3702.
And Mr. Fox, they're resending the paperwork to the jail because they sent it to her email because she was out on bond. So they're redoing the paperwork.
I've received the paperwork and I'm signing it. So has she completed the plea paperwork or no?
No, that, we did the other stuff, the waiver and the video waiver. The plea paperwork, we have not gone over there. The jail is telling me that they didn't have it, but I guess Norma's saying they're getting it to them now.
Okay.
Yeah, Marcus is just gonna rewrite it to the jail judge because she was out on bond at the time.
Okay,
Okay, I'll go back there and wait on it then, Judge.
thank you. All right, and Norma, can I see you in a breakout room, please? Breakout room number 1.
Okay.
And Mary Peterzak, is your client, is it criminal trial division or family violence?
His case is it's an ag assault, so I'm not 100% sure on that.
All right, I'm going to send you to a breakout room. I know you're here for discovery issues, and someone from the DA's office will meet you there. I'll send you to breakout room number 12.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Okay.
think Judge
You're
is
good to
in,
go.
I think she's in breakout.
Oh, okay.
So can you get that one real quick?
All right.
This, would I be talking out?
Ted Wood, you're back.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm back. I called Mr. Stribling. I gave him the following Zoom link, 927-9136-6554, which is what I used to successfully log in to the court today. It went straight to voicemail. I left a message.
All right, so we'll take this matter up. Just give me a moment once prosecutor is available.
Very well, Judge.
Sure. Anton Hyatt?
Present, Your Honor. I've spoken to Mr. Hunter. My client is not present. He's at the bank getting some of the restitution, which he was supposed to have done before 9.
Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll recall it for this afternoon.
2 o'clock?
Yes,
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Maybe excuse until then?
yes. To the attorney in the courtroom, yes,
Your Honor, may I have a quick comment? I think I'm on.
yes.
Oh,
Hit the button.
Your Honor, my client is logged on. She's always been logged on, it's just on a different name.
No, just leave it on.
Oh,
There you go.
I'm sorry.
That's it.
Sorry, Your Honor. My client is logged on. She was logged on a different name. We corrected that, but her reception isn't the greatest.
All right, you need to pick up your voice because I can't hear you.
Sorry, Your Honor. Let me get closer to the. Is that better?
You know what, you want to leave the courtroom Deputy Laura, is it easy for him to be at the courtroom microphone or at the 187 District Court where it says on the screen?
Okay, hang on, Your Honor.
Stand right here. See that dot? Okay, right there.
All right,
Is that
thank
better,
you.
Your Honor?
That's 100% better. So what is your client's
Fantastic.
name?
We changed the name to Dorothy Presido. She was logged on her daughter's.
Yes, she's
account.
here.
Yes, Your Honor. She was absent prior. I just wanted to make sure you were aware that she's here.
No, she's been here this whole time.
Okay, well, I approached about 20 minutes ago and she wasn't, but it's fine. We were originally scheduled last Monday and you ordered us back today so she can make an appearance because she had some medical issues.
Okay, so what is going to be happening with this case and did she provide documentation to the court?
I have her prescription. She hasn't sent me the official medical records yet. She's been having difficulties getting those because she doesn't have an official family doctor.
All right, so what is happening with this case?
Can we just get a reset so I can review the evidence that the prosecutor has given me?
So you have all the evidence?
I believe so, Your Honor.
All right, Norman, can you give me a 30-day reset on Dorothy Presido?
The 26th, Judge.
All right, so I'll see you back on the 26th.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused? And can my client be
Yes.
excused? Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Presido, you're going to need to be back on August 26th, okay? And you are excused. Frankie Sandoval. Your volume, there's something wrong. We can't hear you. Yes, Frankie? No, your audio is not on for some reason. I think he will come back. All right, is there Jose Rodriguez Jr. here? Jose Rodriguez Jr. All right, Kevin Hernandez.
Yes, Judge.
All right, Jose Rodriguez Jr. was supposed to be here for a compliance hearing. But he is not here. So if you could file a motion.
Will do.
Thank you. All right, and then next we have Ted Wood or Mr. Stribling.
Yes, Judge.
All right, is there a prosecutor available? On Stribling, he's a no-show.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court is calling 2021 CR 2273, 2021 CR 6625, and 2020 CR 2491. State of Texas versus Matthew Stribling. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Meredith McIntyre for the state.
For the defense?
Judge Ted Wood for Mr. Stribling. I was only aware of one indictment, Judge. It was a 3-count indictment that Mr. Martin and I had been negotiating over. I'm not aware of the other 2 indictments.
So which indictment were you aware of?
I believe it was the 2021. It should be a 3-count with attempted arson, aggravated assault, and family violence.
Yes, that is a 3-count. However, your client is set for court today.
No,
And
I
he's-
understand that, Judge. I would just wanted to be clear about that one indictment is the only one that I'm aware of. That's all. I'm not arguing about it.
And I will say the 2020 CR 2491 cause number, the possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 gram to 4 gram, that has been on the docket since June 2020.
Okay.
And we've had several settings on that.
Okay.
Cause number 2021 CR 6625. The defendant is charged with repeated violation of court order or bond conditions. That this will be the first hearing for that in this court.
And Judge, can the court appoint me out of order or do something so that I'm appointed on these? Because I only have one appointment, and that's for the 3-count indictment.
All right, we'll have to find out who is on the other cases.
Oh, you know
If
what?
there's-
That woman from Kerrville was appointed on the dope case, and I think that she submitted a motion to withdraw.
I did, you did grant the motion to withdraw, Judge, and I did appoint Ted on it.
All right, so you're on all the cases, Mr. Wood.
Okay.
And the new one he's not on, it just got indicted on Wednesday.
Okay.
Can
We're
somebody
not
send
hope
me?
you're taking all this down because everybody's speaking out of turn and people are speaking from the peanut gallery. So this is the thing, Mr. Wood, since you're not on the new case of 2021 CR 6625, we will not be addressing that case today. What we
Thank you,
will
Judge.
be addressing today is 2020 CR 2491 and 2021 CR 2273 and 2021 CR 2273. We're here on a 4th violation report. For the record, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 10 a.m. The defendant, Matthew Stribling, has not been on the Zoom screen. Deputy Laura, is there a Matthew T. Stribling in the courtroom?
No, Your Honor, he is not.
Mr. Wood, have you had any contact with your client?
No, Judge, I reached out to him through every modality that I had, email, two different times, email, and a phone call this morning, giving him the Zoom link that I logged on to this court with.
All right, state.
They'd ask the court to forfeit the bond and issue a warrant.
And 2021 CR 2273, the court is going to issue a judge's warrant and remand him without bond. and 2020 CR 2491, the court is going to grant the state's motion, issue a bond forfeiture, and remand him without bond.
Judge, if he appears before 5, will you recall those warrants?
I'm always open to reconsider.
Very well.
All right. If there's nothing else, then you are excused. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Judge. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, Anton Hayek.
I'm back like a bad penny. Mr. Adrian Herrera is present. He's actually in the restroom. He has brought some restitution. So can I tell, was it Jay Martin that we accept the offer and get it going?
Yes. Who were you conferring with?
I believe it was Jay Martin.
Who is Jay Martin?
I don't know. Nice gentleman with a bow tie.
He's a Jay
Oh, that's
Martin, Judge.
Hunter.
Yeah. Jay Martin Hunter.
Okay. I'm like, who is that? What?
Yeah,
All
but
right. So we'll need your client's email address.
okay, well, when he comes back, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Yes. What is your name?
Jose Rodriguez, miss?
That's the one, Judge, you had me work on right now.
All right. Why are you zooming in here late?
I'm sorry, miss. I just got off work. I work nights and I was trying to keep up with your appointment, but I accidentally slipped. I get out at 5 in the morning.
Right. Well, we have a problem.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Our problem is you're continuing to use marijuana. Maybe if you would not use marijuana, you would not be oversleeping. Do you understand?
Hey, we might get something going, buddy.
So if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
They should be very low. The levels should be very low, miss, because I had actually stopped. Excuse me?
Why are you continuing to use drugs while you're on this probation?
I had let my PO know that I was using this, but it's been like a little over a month that I haven't been using.
I have my report that I have from probation is this. You failed to attend and complete the Bexar County Intensive Outpatient Program because you keep not showing up. They've made attempts to contact you. They have been unable to contact you. They've made multiple attempts to contact a home visit, and you're not available for home visits. And you're not submitting to drug tests. So here's your issue. If you want to go to jail for a year, you can go to jail for a year and be done with this.
Right.
You understand? There are
Yes.
other people who want help, and you're taking up space for them.
Right.
So if you just want to go to the Bexar County Jail and be done, you can go to the Bexar County Jail and be done. If I have another report that you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing, a motion to revoke will be issued for you. And let me just tell you what that means. You're going to get arrested wherever you may be. It may be at your work. It may be at your house. It may be at a family picnic, wherever you may be. You're playing one-on-one basketball. You're playing horse. Although I don't think people play horse anymore, Kevin. You may be playing that. They will arrest you right where you are before you even get to take your shot.
Right.
You will go to the Bexar County Jail. Either you will make bond or you will not make bond, because no one's giving PR bonds for assault cases against family members.
Right.
Or domestic violence cases. So you will sit at the Bexar County Jail. We will hear your case. At that time, if the state is able to prove that you violated your conditions, then my job will be whether or not to let you sit at the Bexar County Jail for a year, and whether you pay a $4,000 fine or whether I continue. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And I see in here that people are saying you have stress. A lot of people have stress. Guess what? Everybody got bills to pay. Some people can't pay the bills. Some people have different stressors. If you have stressors and you need help with that, probation can help you, but they cannot help you if you are not available for the help. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, if I could
Yes.
jump in real quick, I don't know if you want to amend conditions, maybe have some weekly reporting or something, because essentially the officer's having a hard time getting him to do anything. We actually did make a field visit with him on the 22nd of June, only because his mother showed up and she actually allowed us to go to the home. I guess he lives in a home behind the home, which
Okay.
is where we found him. But he missed his appointment just 2 weeks ago with this officer, and we haven't been able to get hold of him since.
Actually, I called her that same day because I was late an hour, and she gave me a new to report on the 27th.
All right, here's the thing.
Called her that same day.
Mr. Rodriguez,
Yes, ma'am.
there has to be consequences for action, okay?
I understand.
All right, and here are your consequences. You're going to be reporting weekly by Zoom until further notice.
Okay.
So you're going to have to prove to me that you really want to be on probation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you have issues, if you have a problem, then you need to let people know, because nobody here is a mind reader.
Right.
Judge,
And
do you
if
also
you have
want to?
stressors in your life, you need to talk to somebody that can get you help. And we're going to do a UA on you, and we're going to start testing for levels.
I was just about to say that. Thank you.
So we're going to get a UA today from you, Mr. Rodriguez. So wake up. You're going to do a UA today. And thereafter, if he tests positive, I'm going to want him tested for levels. And if you have issues with UA, Mr. Rodriguez, if you test negative, probation can patch you. You can get a patch, and guess what? With a patch, you don't have to come in so much for a UA because they have the patch. So that's completely up to you. So we're going to do a UA today to test for levels. If he's negative, give him a patch. If he wants, you have a choice. You can do the patch or you can do random UAs. It's completely up to you.
Right.
All right, I'm going to send you to, yes.
I'm sorry. And how often do you want him tested at this point until he's negative?
We can do it every 2 weeks.
Got it.
All right, I'm going to send you to a breakout room with probation.
Okay.
I'm going to send you to breakout room number 1.
Anton, can you send Jay Martin your email address and your client's email address?
I put it in the chat box. Do you need it too?
Oh, you just sent it to me.
Well, I couldn't figure out who else to send it to. I couldn't.
All right,
find
Hunter,
out.
I'm going to send it to you.
Thank you, Judge. You know, this is going to be little steps for little feet.
All right, the party's on Antoinette Garnica, and Lisa can go back.
Yes, Your Honor, she's present.
All right, who is the prosecutor?
It was Marcus that I've been dealing with, but I think he's out today, maybe, or I'm not sure.
All right, is there a prosecutor available to take this plea?
Sure, Judge, I can step in.
Thank you, Jay Martin. It's a Friday, everyone. Everyone's happy because it's Friday. All right, the court is calling 2020 CR 0679, State of Texas versus Antoinette Garnica. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hunter Morris.
For the defense?
John Fox, Your Honor.
And are you Ms. Garnica?
Yes.
We're proceeding by video. Any objection from the state?
None, Judge.
Any objection from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Garnica, I'm showing you what's entitled defendant's consent to appear by video. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it?
Yes. Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily consented to appear by video. Next, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Counsel, I'm showing you what's entitled discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, we have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Garnica, I'm showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Oh, you're muted.
Judge, what is the language included in the plea agreement?
You're proceeding on it as presented.
That sounds correct, Judge. Yes.
All right, thank you. Ms. Garnica, I'm going to show you what's entitled court admonishments and defendant's waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case?
Yes.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison? Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses to this offense?
She has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I believe she does, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent, was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Garnica, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting a $1,000 fine. It's in parentheses, so I'm assuming that means it will be probated. Is that correct, Mr. Fox?
Yes, Your Honor.
$1,000 fine probated, affirmative finding of deadly weapon. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution to Sarah Ashley Brown. There's to be no contact with Sarah Ashley Brown. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Judge.
Next, I'm going to show you the paragraph entitled waiver repeal. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
Oh, yeah.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. The state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 6 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution, the MRT, and the APSC course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offense is charged in the indictment. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence to support the defendant's plea.
State offers states one of the attachments, Judge.
We reviewed it, Your Honor. We have no objections.
Ms. Garnica, I'm going to show you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, we are, young.
All right, Mr. Garnick, Ms. Garnica, what happened? Why are you hitting or assaulting Sarah Brown? Is this over a boyfriend?
It was over because she spoke about my child. She had stated that she was going to allegedly hurt my child. And at the time, I was going through postpartum depression, and I wasn't receiving help at that time for it.
No, the complainant is saying this is all over her dating your brother.
No, it wasn't. It was over because she had spoke about my child, and I was going through postpartum depression at the time.
The judge, the basic facts that I have from speaking with Ms. Chronic and the police report is there had been some bad blood for quite some time. It had sort of escalated. They ran into each other somewhere in Ms. Chronic, and leaving the scene, that's when the other individual was struck with the car. So that's the basic nuts and bolts of what happened.
All right, and this happened at the Haunted Tracks.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that, I think it's a local meeting place or some sort of haunted railroad track type thing that people go to.
Oh, and Brenna, when we say haunted, we're talking about the ghost kind of haunted.
Right.
All righty. Where are your children, Ms. Garnica?
My children are with their father.
Have you been employed?
Yes,
How far did you go in school?
I graduated high school.
What are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
I want to go to try to be a collision technician repair. I want to pursue in that and cosmetology, and later on down the line, phlebotomy if I could.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. 6 years deferred adjudication, no contact and restitution to Sarah Ashley Brown, parenting classes, no employment as a home health care provider or any employment involving minors, the MRT, the APSE course, 120 hours of community service restitution. That'll be waived if she obtains a certificate in some type of trade school or some higher level, or obtains some higher level of education. We'll do random UAs, or you can do the patch. And probation and your attorney will explain to you the benefits of the patch as opposed to the random UAs. The patch does cost more though.
Okay.
Are you able to Zoom?
Yes.
All right, it'll be regular Zoom reporting. If for any reason your Zoom is not working, then you will need to report in person. And I'm going to want field visits random 2 times per month. Is there anything else that you need from the court in order to be successful, Ms. Garnica?
No, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Fox.
Yes,
I'm
sure.
going to send you to breakout room number 1. That is where probation is. I saw you writing down the court's order. If you can let them know what the court's order is, please.
I think I got everything, Your Honor, but
Okay.
I'll do my best.
All right, I'm going to send you both.
I'm no Brenna, you know.
I'm going to send you to breakout room number 1. And everyone, you'll have to come back at 2 p.m. We're starting up jury trial. So I'll see everyone else back at 2.
Judge, may I approach?
Yes.
I finished conferring. We just need to get resets on both cases.
All right, it says Mary Trevino's case was to be dismissed. It's not being dismissed.
Apparently, they want a little more time to get some more information from SAPD and would like a 2-week reset. And I think we'll know at that point.
All right, Norma, can you reset Mary Trevino for 2 weeks, please?
Yes, ma'am. We can do August 3rd.
Okay. And also Ricky Gutierrez, he's the one that's in the hospital, and I'll be forwarding you documentation today. Do you want to do a reset on him now or just wait till you get the documentation?
Let's Norma, give them a reset, and Miss Corley will need that documentation by Monday. If we don't have it by Monday, I'm going to do something else.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Judge, there's a violation report. So you want to put something down on the violation report?
Yes.
Or do you want to okay. And do you want to set it for the same day?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We can do August 3rd.
August 3rd on that also? And that's for both the violation report and the new setting. Is that correct?
Yes.
As long as we get you documentation about the hospital by Monday.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Judge. May my client now be excused?
Yes. And everyone
Thank you.
else, I'll see you back at 2.
I'm sorry, Judge, before you leave, on Gregory Oliver, they had to take him back. He's just acting up.
Okay.
And Frank is the attorney on that case. And
Not playing.
I don't know what.
Yes.
It's
Yes,
Frank
thank you for
Sandoval.
saying.
Norma,
Yes, Your Honor.
recall Mr. Oliver, recall him for 30 days. Frank, you'll need to see him at the jail, and if there's going to be an agreement, fine. If not, we'll set it for jury trial. Give me a 30-day reset.
No, I'm sorry, Judge. I didn't mean to say no. I said no. I appreciate that, Judge.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
It's like, no, Judge, no. I appreciate that, Judge. We had the same issue on Tuesday. I have had meetings with him that were fine, but he may be degrading. So I'm going to be filing a motion for competency, Judge.
All right, Norma, if you can get the competency done on Mr. Oliver, and if you can give me a 30-day reset, please.
Yes, ma'am. We can do the 26th. August 26th.
August 26th, Mr. Sandoval?
Your Honor, I appreciate that. I appreciate the courtesies extended by you and Ms. Ferguson, both Tuesday and today.
All right, thank you. Have a good one, Mr. Sandoval.
Take care, Your Honor. A good trial, Judge.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sorry I'm late.
Judge, this is Kelly. This is Kelly Fiddle. I'm picking a jury in County Court 9 right now. Can I not come back at 2?
Just one moment.
I didn't hear you, Judge. I'm sorry.
All right, so where are we on this case? Because we just keep getting resets. Norma, recall this on Tuesday of next week.
Thank you, Judge.
No judge right now.
Will be excused.
Just one moment.
Yes, ma'am.
What date number?
Tuesday, it would be the 27th.
All right, we're going to come back on the 27th, and we're going to see what we're doing on this case and where it's going.
Sounds good, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, everyone else, I'll see you back at 2. Mr. Garcia, we're going to bring you back at 2.
Let them know that I'm ready to go back to the cell.
Just 1 second, Ms. Ferguson will let them know. All right, everyone, we're going to stop live stream while